Hi, my name is Ayonnah Tinsley, and today I want to teach you about my favorite future Olympian. So today we're going to learn about Curly. Meet Curly, an AI robotic system that can curl better than some national champions. For overview of today's video, we will talk more about Curly's amazing robotic features, more about how its AI system works, how it's trained, and lastly, how are you actually able to curl it with a robot? So just know that when I'm talking about Curly, I'm not actually talking about a robot. When I say Curly, I'm talking about the system as a whole. The robots have their own names, and it's Skip Curly and Thrower Curly. Even though the robots have different names and they might look different right now, it is actually all the exact same robot. One robot, so one Skip Curly or one Thrower Curly, are able to kind of like interchange in their roles. It just depends in what program is sent to each individual robot. When the Skip Curly's robot arm will extend all the way up, what's actually at the top are binocular RGB cameras. These are cameras that are commonly seen in other types of robots and also surveillance cameras. Now let's get into how does Curly make decisions. So the whole Curly AI system in general, it consists of the actual Curly AI, then it consists of a physics-based curling simulation, then lastly a DRL model or a deep reinforcement learning model. So how these three work together is pretty much that the physics-based curling simulator, just a virtual simulator that's been used and experienced before, just never in robots before, it pretty much just gives Curly basic information and how curling works, everything like that. The Curly AI will then be used to using artificial intelligence will then be used to make an actual decision on what should be done based on information from the cameras. The reason for the DRL model, learning model here, is to actually take into account all of the inconsistencies and the new environment that is being created every time a curling stone is thrown. So pretty much like on the curling ice in general, it's not smooth ice, it's actually beaded ice. So the friction coefficient between the curling stone and the ice changes every single time. So this deep reinforcement learning model just helps tweak that accuracy a little bit more, or helps the computer in general think a little bit deeper about how to make that next decision and next throw. Now let's actually play a game of curling. So let's say that you are the first person in the queue to throw your curling stone, so you throw it. The Skip Curly will be on the other side of where your target area is or where the house is, and it will be tracking pretty much your every move. It will be using its binocular RGB cameras to kind of track where your stone goes. It will send this information then to the AI server, and those three main components we talked about before will start being activated to make an informed decision about where Thrower Curly should actually throw its curling stone and kind of send the coordinates and directions to Thrower Curly. I'm really looking forward to see Curly actually being an Olympian one day and just really seeing where we could take robots in sports in the future. Thanks for listening about my favorite future Olympian.